look at this. COVID-19 outbreak. Beacon shines. The lighthouse. The lighthouse that's going to point you the way. And what might that lighthouse be? That lighthouse just might be Google and Apple, the saviors of the planet.
Well, imagine if your phone could tell you that you've been exposed to someone with COVID-19.
Imagine.
Tech giants are working on that right now.
Today, Google and Apple announced that they have a tracking tool that would allow health professionals to contact you if you've been near someone who has tested positive.
So you can
WCCO
shame them.
Explains the risks and potential benefits before this goes public.
Google and Apple plan to harness the power of our phones by launching a tracing tool to alert people who have come in contact with COVID-19 patients.
They'll use Bluetooth to detect when phones are in close proximity to each other.
Cybersecurity expert Ryan Cloutier says the plan is for users to be anonymous, and those who are alerted by medical professionals won't know who infected them or where. But available users will have to opt in to participate.
You will get
Apple and
eventually
Android
an
users
alert
will need to download an app and leave their Bluetooth
that you're near
on.
somebody.
Talk about the role that this could play in accelerating our return to normal life.
So
Accelerating
one of the things that we've
our
consistently heard from the doctors is that contact tracing is a critical part of how we return to normality.
But there are challenges ahead with privacy.
So they're going to have a tracking device on your phone, and they're going to tell you who you were near that who's been infected. They'll probably eventually tell you who hasn't been vaccinated, and then you need to publicly shame them, like the Scarlet Letter. Or better yet, how about the Jewish star that the Jews had to wear in Germany? You're going to have to wear that. And it's going to be done through your phone, so you're not going to have a star sewn to your coat. It'll be your phone.
Widespread access to smartphones and security. The ACLU says it wants to ensure any contact tracing app remains voluntary and decentralized, and is used only for public health purposes and only for the duration of this pandemic.
This pandemic? What about the next pandemic? What about when it comes back? What about when it's just flu season? What about measles or chickenpox? Maybe just the common cold, because the common cold is also a coronavirus.
It's relatively easy to compromise.
Cloutier says if your Bluetooth is on, hackers nearby can code their way into your contacts, photos, and other data. But despite...
Oh, so it just makes it easier for hackers to get all your information. Isn't that lovely? But I guess you would just have no problem just substituting your privacy just for the protection of knowing you weren't near some filthy animal who wasn't vaccinated, or some disgusting human being that may be infected.
Those concerns.
Would you participate in something like this?
I too am eager to get back to work, so I would use it, but I would use it with a degree of caution.
WCCO4 News.
So here's the timeline. The companies plan to launch this next month.
Next month, so it's already in. So they already had, in 1 month, they put this together. Huh. Interesting.
Apple and Google plan to build the tech directly into their phones to eliminate the need for an app.
So you won't even need an app. It'll be just built right into your phone. Gee, thank you, Google. Thank you, Apple. Boy, we know you just love humanity, don't you? And it's all about the safety of the people.